The Scots will move from left to right here in the first half. Jesuit in the home whites from right to left. Brian Sutcliffe, Coach David Clark, the SportsGram team, glad you're with us. An early road test for the Highland Park Scots that look to stay undefeated. And the opening tap is won by the Jesuit Rangers. Brock Steptoe is probably the player on the team that most likely will play at the next level. Steptoe, a very solid player. He'll take it on the wing, picked up by Kreitz. On the switch, it's Murtha. Now Bejarano. They'll work it around the perimeter. 25 seconds in. Steptoe thought about the straight on three. Instead, they'll work it into the post for Bender. Bender baseline, missed it to the right. Rebound, Evan Buechler. On the season, averaging nearly 4 rebounds per game. 40 seconds in, no score. HP with its first offensive look. Buechler will take it in. He missed the shot. Fights for his own rebound. It's taken away by Bender. Here come the Rangers. Left wing feed to Steptoe. Bejarano pulls up, escapes from Buechler and hits the three.
Well, it got caught a little bit of a mismatch on that first possession and didn't hurt them, but that one did in transition. Jesuit does a great job of pushing the ball and scoring in transition, and usually like to shoot a three out of it.
We're a minute in, 3-0 Rangers. Here's Kahn. Moving screen away from the ball. It's against the Scotties. It'll be on Jake Stegenga. His first foul, team's first. 6:53 left first quarter. Scots trail 3-0. Coach Clark, it's going to be important here for the defense to weather the early storm, and someone's going to need to hit a big shot or two early on to settle the Scotties down.
I agree, Brian, and the emotion of the crowd, this is like a playoff game.
Here's a steal. Stegenga had it knocked out from behind. McReynolds nearly took it from him, but Kreitz saves the day. Here's Jake. Kahn will step into a long three. Off the back iron, rebound Jake. He'll back it out. 3-0 Jesuit early. Into the corner. Kahn will try it again. A little short. McReynolds the rebound. Bejarano's running out. McReynolds decides to slow things down. Steptoe rises. Air City. And the Scotty fans that have made the trip up the Dallas North Tollway, let them hear about it.
That's right. Be an up-tempo game. It'll be fun to watch. Both teams will push the ball and not real definite post play inside. Clayton should be okay inside if they'll work the ball to him a little bit. Appears to have a little bit of a mismatch just size-wise.
Kahn again. That was halfway down.
Oh.
Bejarano with a one-arm rebound. HP cold shooting early on, shooting 45% on the season, but beyond 36% outside the arc. Shotland missed it. Tapped by Buechler. He'll pull it in himself. 5:42 left, opening quarter, 3-0 Jesuit.
He wants one.
There's Buechler. Back iron. Clayton fights for the rebound. There's a foul on the floor. It'll be against Jesuit, their first of the game.
Sometimes my eyes go to Coach Peeler when I see a play like that where Evan got the defensive rebound and dribbled down the court and then shot a three. In the years past, that usually would have gotten you a pass to the bench right away. So it is a new look Scotties.
Matthew Bender's first foul, team's first. 5:35 left, opening quarter, 3-0 Jesuit. Here's Kahn to the sliding Murtha for two.
That's where I think they're going to have a chance to really make some hay there because Clayton really doesn't have a good matchup.
Bejarano.
But they're sure going to shoot the threes.
Has all 6 points for Jesuit. They lead the Scots 6-2. 5:15 remaining first quarter. Brian Sutcliffe, Coach David Clark. The first road game of the season for the Scots. And it's a tough one. There are going to be a lot of these tough matchups through non-district. Here's Kahn. Cut off on the baseline by Bender. Working the left side of the defense. And there's a push. This one should be against Steptoe. No, it won't be. They're going to give it to Michael McReynolds.
Yeah, like to see Evan be aggressive like that, not just be a set shooter and try to take it to the rack like he did right off that first series. A little back cut.
Here's Stegenga. He'll take it into the lane. Float the right-hander off the glass and in. He called bank.
Nice play by Jake on that little give-and-go look.
Stegenga averaging 5 points and over 6 assists per game. Bejarano to the block, gets cut off. Out for Steptoe, didn't like what he found there. 4:40 left, first quarter, 6-4 Jesuit. There's Jake.
Loose ball.
Picking Bejarano's pocket. But the Ranger guard able to pull it back out. Steptoe loses the handle. And HP with a shot to tie or take the lead with 4:33 left, first quarter, 6-4 Rangers.
Good pressure defense by Kreitz then to force a turnover.
HP averaging 68.8 points per game. They're allowing 44. Kahn finds space, doesn't need much of it. Off the mark, Murtha fights for it. Buechler over on the sideline. Did battle with Shotland, last touched by the Scots.
Derek hadn't quite found the range yet, but I'm glad he isn't hesitating when he gets the ball.
Scots ice cold shooting thus far, but they only trail by 2, 6-4. Bejarano freed up on a screen. And Jesuit not messing around down low. They're conceding those rebounds to the Scots. Here's Buechler the other way. Missed it to the left. That's not the side of the court you're going to want to miss on tonight if you're the Scots. Right in front
I don't think so.
That's about 200 Jesuit students. 3:46 first quarter, 6-4, Jesuit with the lead. Here's Steptoe over to the corner for Bejarano as for Jesuit. McReynolds battles with Kreitz.
Boy, he dropped his shoulder, went inside.
Missed the shot. Buechler almost lost it. Here's Stegenga over for Kreitz. Kreitz flashes to the baseline. That's a shot. Missed it. Rebound. Put back. Buechler. We're tied at 6.
Nice hitting the glass by Evan Buechler on that. Nice take by Matthew to take the ball to the rim.
4-0 run for the Scotties. They trailed 6-2 early. 3:10 remaining first quarter. 6-6. Into Bender. Bender versus Murtha. Walked.
Good.
Great low post defense on the block there by Clayton Murtha.
Really was. Clayton had great position, turned and drug his pivot foot. So good turnover. Scots, as cold as they've been, they're sitting here 6-6.
And Jesuit is going with a very small lineup right now as they've taken 2 of their taller players off the floor. Christian Childs comes in along with number 24, Peter Lynch. Childs, number 11. He's 5'9". Lynch listed at 6'3". HP will have size advantages all over the floor here. 2:52. McReynolds is daring Kahn to shoot that from straight on.
He wanted it too.
Here goes Jake. Draws the pressure. Kicks it out to Kreitz. Halfway down. Murtha with the putback off the offensive rebound. Scots had their first lead, 8-6.
Again, Brian, we've talked about it earlier. That was one of the points of emphasis in the offseason is to hit the offensive glass.
That's a block. Derek Kahn picks up his first foul. Waved the shot off. It'll be a baseline inbound with 2:28 remaining in the first. HP leads it 8-6. They're in the middle of a 6-0 run. It's Derek Kahn's first. Teams with 2 fouls apiece. Number 50, Tyler Schlopkohl, a 5'10 junior, into the game for Jesuit. HP starter still out there. Steptoe run off the 3 by Stegenga. Missed the shot. Rebound, Clayton Murtha. He'll save it into Kahn.
Good hustle by Clayton to get that board.
Murtha averaging nearly 6 rebounds per game in the early going. Scots with a 6-0 burst have moved in front 8-6. They'll try to extend the lead here. 2:05 left first quarter. Kreitz on the wing. Looking to post it down to Murtha. Escapes from 2 defenders. That's too much muscle down there for Clayton. Gets the offensive rebound and he'll shoot a pair.
Great work inside again by Clayton Murtha. And again, that's where the Scots are going to have an advantage, down inside with Clayton.
These will be the first free throws of the game shot by either team. HP strides to the line, shooting nearly 81% from the free throw line. One of the reasons has been this guy who's shooting over 82%. And Coach Clark, Clayton Murtha has picked up his free throw shooting percentage nearly 20 points versus last year when he shot 63% at the line.
You know, Brian, he was one of those guys we talked a lot about in the second half of the season last year, is about being the most improved player on the team. And Clayton just has continued to work hard and get better. And that was a part of his game, I know, season, working hard to improve.
1 for 2 this time. Buechler with a near steal. It may as well be a steal as he forced the deflection and then was held by McReynolds. That's going to be his second foul early.
Scott showed that 1-3-1 with Evan on top, and he's long and very active and created a turnover.
.143 to go, first quarter. The Scots on a 7-0 run have taken a 3-point lead, 9-6. Buechler spins away. There's Kahn, long triple. Bam!
That was a long one. That was beyond.
He shot that from 6:35 in the tollway.
Yeah,
Here comes
exactly.
Buford with a steal. Scotty's on a run. No look to
Nice.
Kahn.
Good job.
HP's rolling. They lead it 14-6. The run is 12-0.
It's funny how that three can just energize you so much.
Kahn with 5 straight points. HP's all over the place. Steptoe double clutch. That ends the run.
Move. Steptoe with a nice move. They needed that.
14-8. Scots with the lead. Stiganga over for Kahn. Derek Kahn averaging 20 points and 8 rebounds per game. And HP's getting Jesuit in some foul trouble here. That's the 5th team foul.
They had Clayton
against
with
the
a
Rangers.
mismatch down low, too. That's too bad because he was working hard in the post on a set play. A clear out for him underneath.
Peter Lynch has his first foul, 5th team foul against the Rangers. 36 seconds as the clock rolls. HP with the ball and a 14-8 lead. Scots trailed this one early, 6-4. In the corner, 3-ball Kreitz. Missed it, offside board, Clayton Murtha. Nothing they can do about him out there. Quick release 3. Missed it to the left. Rebound pulled out by Childs, might be the smallest man on the floor. Into the corner, Schlopko. Missed it, fighting for his own rebound, but unfortunately for Peter Lynch, he got trapped under the goal. 6 seconds left. Here comes Stiganga with 5, 3, 2. He needs to look at the clock. He doesn't see it. Over into the corner, and the Scots won't get it off. That's about the only thing that HP hadn't done right here in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the first quarter. They trailed 6-2 early, but they'll head to the second, leading the Jesuit Rangers 14-8. You're watching Highland Park Scots varsity basketball on the Sportsgram Network.